It's week 6, and we've got CJFL action between your Hamilton Hurricanes and the visiting Ottawa Sooners. Let's get into it. Sooners on their first drive of the game will see Phillips connect downfield on a nice pass. Number 13, Cameron Hunt. Canes on offense will give this ball to Morocco with a beauty run up the middle. We'll flip back over to the Sooners. We'll see a big run from Erskine putting his legs to work to get down into the red zone. And then Phillips on the keeper for the Sooners for the first 6 points of the game. PAT is good, and it's 7-0. Later in the quarter, Sooners on offense again. Phillips gets tackled at the line of scrimmage by Courts and Duffield. And then Phillips scrambling out to the boundary side again. Lets this one go. Connects with Chestlock. McIntosh punches the ball out, and here's Duffield, number 58, on the fumble recovery. And then later in the quarter again, Phillips is going to give this ball to Johnson. Johnson's on the way down, but Duffield rips it out. Canes ball once again. Have yourself a quarter, Mr. Duffield. Second quarter now, and the Canes on the punt. It's a deep punt from Nold, which will result in a tackle in the end zone, putting the first point on the board for the Hamilton Hurricanes with the Rouge. And then shortly afterwards, we'll see Duffield going right back to work on defense. Phillips trying to run the ball, and Duffield going to shut him down in a hurry. And then we'll see Courts pressuring Phillips to run him out of bounds. Big man moving. Canes defense keeping up the pressure. Phillips on the scramble with some huge chunk yards, and then they decide to try and put this ball back in the air, but here's Faulkner coming from the D tackle. Spin move, knock the ball down, and now we got to go for a field goal. Schmidt's going to line up. This one's successful for 3 more points for the Sooners, and later on we'll see the Sooners back on offense again. Give this ball to Erskine, but a nice big swarm tackle from the Canes defense. Phillips will be on the scramble later on a big pass downfield. One more field goal from Schmidt, and it'll be 13-1 going into the half. Canes back to work in the beginning of the third. Let's give the ball back to Morocco. Nice big run up the middle, and then we'll see Atwell escaping all sorts of pressure. And he's going to rocket this one down the field and connect with Kevin Liu for a first down. And then we'll see Johnson back on the run up the middle. Nice big tough run, but then a bad exchange later in the series results in a Matthew McIntosh fumble recovery, and it's first down Canes. Later in the quarter, Canes on the 3rd and inches. Defense is able to shut this one down. A nice stop for the Canes D, and we'll give this back to Amrit, Atwell, and the boys on offense. Here's another nice connection to Kevin Liu's going to earn every second of that first down. And the Canes go for the field goal. It's wide, but does go through the end zone for a single point for the Canes, and it's 13-2 at the end of the third. Fourth quarter, we'll see Hustle shutting down a pass over the middle. Great defense. Then Johnson taking one up the middle for the Sooners, all the way to the end zone. Another 7 points on the board for the visiting Sooners. 2 more from a conceded safety from the Canes, and then the final touchdown of the game on a connection from Phillips to Wilson. The final will be 29-2 for the visiting Ottawa Sooners, and the Sooners head back on the road next week.